they're gonna thank me later. And some people are gonna thank me now because they already know. They don't doubt me. A lot of people doubted me. Now it's like they trying to figure me out, like what he's gonna do next.
My two Satoshis, back with another one. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what I've been looking at for over a year and why I refuse to put any more capital into Drip. It was simply this chart right here. I just put in Drip BNB and I just kept watching it go down over a long period of time. And I just could not understand why anyone would want to put their money into Drip, lock it in a small contract, and you can't get out. When just looking at this chart, you can see that the value of BNB, which is the native chain asset, was much more valuable. I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about value, what you can do with it. There are too many different chains and different dexes over here on Dex Screener, on DeFi Llama, that you can look at, and you can actually go use your BNB to put it into any of these and generate good yield. You don't have to lock it up. So that's what I was looking at. Now, let me expound on my Drip NFT concept just a little bit before we get out of here. If you take a look at something like Zen, I'm not trying to sell you on Zen, I'm using these NFTs as an idea for the Drip Max Wallet NFT because it opens you up to a new type of trader or investor or speculator, because these will be financial NFTs. The NFTs themselves can of course be brought over and sold on Blur or OpenSea, or they can be used to come over to something like Animal Farm and be staked and generate some yield, whether or not it's pigs, BUSD, whether or not it's dogs, or however you might want to incorporate it. Another idea that you could use for those same NFTs would be able to use those NFTs to grant you access to the Drip DAO or to the DAO that he has going on. It's not that much at the current price, about $1,000 will get you a max wallet. But for those who are holding a large amount of Drip, they could simply come over here to the Drip UI, deposit those, be able to get the NFT. You can display it on your wall. You can use it to get into the DAO. You can use it for staking and borrowing at a later date. You stake the NFT, you can borrow against it. Right now, the price is down, but it will take a lot of the Drip out of circulation, right? I think that if you deposit it into the platform, you will be hit with the whale tax, which will incentivize and help the vault. It will also take a lot of that off the market. Now, if I was someone who was holding 100,000, let's say 1 million Drip, and you incentivize me to put it in to the ecosystem, right? Get the NFT, and there was some carrot that was just so enticing, I could not help myself. I probably would do it. If it got me some type of benefit or something that was just too good to be true, and you actually delivered on it, I couldn't pass that up. You add that to the fact that you can actually use your deposit to be able to get you some tickets, to give you a chance to win. There's just an endless number of uses for NFT that transcends anything else that I've heard Forex, Ray, or anyone talking about. All we hear them talking about is burn, 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 sacrifice, and things of that nature. Outside of selling, which we see is going on very heavily, there is no reversing this trend. I think what most people are looking at is, one, this liquidity that's quickly drawn up. It was over 1 million not even days ago. But pretty soon, you won't be able to sell your Drip because there will be no liquidity. Listen to what I'm telling you. There will not be you cannot sell drip if there is no liquidity. At the rate that this is drawing up, I'm not even looking at the price. At the rate that this is drawing up, pretty soon you're going to be getting slippage on trying to sell drip. And right now, a lot of people are just selling everything they can, but a lot of people that have a lot of it is just holding it. Why not incentivize them to do something with it? Because obviously they're not putting in drip, drop, draw. I mean, hey, this is just my 2 Satoshis on the matter. Do what you want with it. Laugh at it, giggle. I don't expect Ray or anybody to really talk about it, but hey man, listen, an NFT that you can sell, you can stake, you can lend and borrow with, you can incentivize it for any conferences that you might have coming up. Hey, just an idea. But this will be my last video on drip. My hands are off. We're moving on to Arbitrum, Optimism. Basis came out with their new mainnet. It's just too much going on in crypto to be focused on something that is so micro, that is so little. And when I'm over on Twitter, I don't see Forex. When I'm over there looking at the macro guys, some of the smartest brains, I don't see Forex over there. So, oh yeah, before I get out of here, Beach Office 365, shout out to you, my brother. As you already know, I commented in your comment section after that video that you did about me, responded, and even after that, I kept on commenting and talking to you as you were going through what you were going through in your personal life. So, of course, there's no hard feelings towards you. There's no hard feelings for me against really anyone because I did not get wrecked, you know? So I have nothing negative to say about you. I do appreciate you acknowledging that I was right and you were wrong, and I'm not finna gloat or anything like that. That's just for, I wanted to turn the camera on, look you dead in your eyes and tell you no harm, no foul, do what you do. And for anyone else, shout out to Mystify, shout out to Drip Coach. I appreciate the shout out that you guys have given me. And hey, I put the work in, I said what I had to say, I stood on it, and to this very day, I showed you what I was looking at that made me just say to myself, even as a novice as myself with barely 2 years of experience in crypto, I mean, I can see that this is going down the drain. I don't see anything else. So I wanted to make sure I looked you guys squarely in your eyes and told you, salute, shout out, and we'll be back with another one. We're out.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine. Oh, heart of mine.
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how